Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 140 of my TTM Returns. Got in 3 successes on this Thursday, and I just dropped a card. So we'll start off with a Hall of Famer who I have gotten from before. This is the 3rd success I've had with him, 2nd time having to send money. This dude has a bunch of cards in these early 90s football sets, but very much worth it. Got some cool looking ones, and this is a 5 of 5, $10 per return from Warren Moon. So pretty cool looking scorecard there of him with the picture of the moon. Is dark spotted a little bit just because such a dark background, and he signed in blue, but still very, very awesome to get that. Got his NFL Man of the Year Pro Set card. These ones are pretty hard to pull. I remember I bought some boxes of the Pro Set back in the day. I don't have the entire set, but I have a pretty good portion of it. And those early cards were so few and far between. Got a whole bunch of duplicates and stuff. So ordered that one off of COMC. Got a 91 Upper Deck Aerial Threats of him with the late Drew Hill. Signed the top of that one. And then I finally got his standard 91 Upper Deck. I did have a second request out to him after I got back my first return several years ago. And I didn't realize he didn't sign cards at the time. So I think that was a 2017 playoff card of him, and then the 91 Upper Deck. So I never got those back. Had to order that one off of COMC too. But charging $10 per for a Hall of Famer, I'll gladly spend the dollar it takes to get one of those cards back in the collection. Next one is a hockey return. This one was sent to Canada. Didn't take too long. I know I saw someone else who sent to the same address, and it took like 3 or 4 years to get theirs back. Mine took about 2 months. But this is a 2 of 2 success from former NHL right winger and head coach Dwayne Sutter. He is, of course, part of the large Sutter family that was extremely successful in hockey. In terms of players, Dwayne is probably the most successful, given that he had 4 Stanley Cups, played a long time, and was a pretty decent scorer. Definitely a very physical player as well. He served basically 2 half seasons as the head coach of the Florida Panthers. Took over, I think, at the end of one year and then got fired the next. So not as successful as his brother Daryl in the coaching realm, but very successful as a player. 4 Stanley Cup rings is amazing, even in the 80s and 90s era where there were more teams, but not as many as today. That's still very, very impressive. So glad to add him to the collection. I think he's the 3rd Sutter brother that I've been able to get. I think there's 6 from the 80s and 90s, and then there was a bunch of their kids played a handful of games in the 2000s. They didn't have as much success in the second generation, but that first one, very, very impressive what all they were able to accomplish. Last one here is an IndyCar return. This one's pretty cool. Haven't been able to add a former champion in a while, but this took about, I think, 2 months as well. This is a 2 of 2 success from the 1996 kart champion, Jimmy Vasser. So signed both of these. This was before I was getting photos off the Indianapolis Motor Speedway website, so none of him sitting on the car at the Brickyard, but still some pretty cool looking photos. Like I said, he won the 1996 kart championship. He had 10 total victories, all within the kart series, but add those together with IndyCar. So pretty accomplished racer. Really cool to add that one to the collection. But that is it for this Thursday. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best of luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.